Hello. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I'm Melissa and welcome to my channel. I hope that this message blesses you and or that you would share it with someone that you think that it would help or bless in some way. So, this message is inspired by God, number one. He was showing me a little bit of like a review of my life and how I've got to where I am today and the path that I'm on, and that is the narrow path, the righteous path. And I was inspired to just look up a scripture to read really quick to go along with that. So in Matthew chapter 7, verse 13 and 14 is what I'll read. But I believe that you would benefit from reading all of it. Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way that leadeth unto life, and few be that find it. I am grateful that I have found that narrow path, even if there's a lot less people on it. I'm putting messages on the internet because I would like to help people to reach that narrow path, people that are lost. I've had to, in life, realize that I couldn't bring everyone that I cared about with me, and that not everyone would make it to heaven one day. But it's all from their own free will, their own choices. And that I was different than most people because I was choosing to devote my entire life to God and literally making sacrifices and not being like most people, not living for the world and sinful things, and just whatever my flesh desires, or what the world would say that I should desire in life. And a lot of people think that I'd be lonely, but I'm not, because God's with me and the archangels are with me. I am part of the army of God. I've had to prepare for everything that's on this path. It is not exactly the easiest when it comes to spiritual warfare, when there's less of us and more people that are full of evil, or they're allowing those forces to infect them and make them do things that they weren't born to do. They weren't born to live a destructive life. But that's everyone's choice. And I hope more people will change their ways, that they will have that awakening, and that they will seek God and seek His kingdom and trying to do better for themselves, their families, and this earth, and for all the future generations to come that need to be taught these things so they can reach heaven one day. It's for your soul. This body will pass away, but your soul will live forever. And how would you want your soul to be? Do you want nothing but pain and suffering for all eternity? For the choices that you've made? Or do you want peace and happiness and no pain? Do you want to actually see the beauty of everything and get the reward for the struggle on this earth? Because otherwise it's like just eternal punishment for going against the Creator, because He doesn't force you, but I mean, why would you live your life just doing destructive things intentionally? That is, you're choosing what will happen. And it's really sad that people are already spiritually dead, that they just don't even care about the consequence. And I see that it's just gonna be like, they're, so stubborn that it is like Revelation, where when He comes back, that He will have to force them to bow, because every knee shall bow and every tongue will confess that He is the Lord of Lords and King of Kings above all. Even if they have so much evil in their hearts, they will be forced at that point to bow before the Creator. And I'm ready to see that. I'm ready to see Him on this earth. It's going to be quite crazy, though. We already are dealing with so much wars, and it is like a war between good and evil all the time in spiritual ways. We're always going through spiritual warfare, but then just how things are going on in this world right now, it just goes to show that it's already pretty crazy. But the devil is working overtime, knowing that his days are numbered, on him trying to get his own army of evil. And there's only going to be so many people that will actually be with God and be His part of His army. But the light is more powerful, so that's why God doesn't force anyone. He's not going to think he's going to be outnumbered and that the battle will be lost, because it's already written that the good wins and the devil will lose, and he will be locked away in the pit. And that goes with everyone that follows the devil. They will be locked away as well. And that should be frightening to people enough to change their ways, to think that they would be locked in a prison, not able to get out. And not only that, but it is nothing but pain and suffering. And I don't want anybody to suffer in that way. And I know God doesn't either. He created all of us to have peace, to have love, to be with Him for all eternity. It is your own choice on if you want to be with him in the end, based off of everything that you do in life and how you treat this planet. Do you appreciate all the blessings that he's given you? Your health? Are you just taking advantage of the fact that you have good health? How do you treat other people? How do you treat, the animals? All of that God sees. God knows your heart and your soul, and we all will be held in account for everything that we do in our lives. There are angels recording everything that we do right now, and it's not too late to change if you feel that you're on the right or wrong path, and if you want salvation, because God is always open arms and willing to forgive if you actually mean it, and he loves you. He wants to restore you, your mind, your body, your spirit, and your life. And I hope many more people will wake up to that, and that they'll find peace and healing and forgiveness, and forgive themselves for any bad choices that they've made in life out of ignorance, because ignorance is not bliss. It's just suffering, even if you don't realize at the time that you're suffering. Your soul is suffering. I hope that this message has helped. I'll put out more again soon. Thank you for your time. God bless you and your family. And if you need any prayers or anything, be sure to let me know. And take care. Till next time. Bye.